Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find all the real values of x that satisfy this cube root equation. Now, to solve this problem, we are going to start by dividing through the original equation by this term. And of course, you know that we can only do this for x not equal to 0. So we have this equation divided by the cube root of x. When we divide this term by the cube root of x, we have the cube root of x plus 3 divided by x. Now, of course, you know that this divided by this is equal to 1, and this is equal to the cube root of 3 plus 8x divided by x. Now here we have the cube root of x over x is 1. Then we have 3 over x. Then plus 1. And this is equal to the cube root of 3 over x plus 8x divided by x is equal to 8. Now you can see that we have 3 over x here and also 3 over x here. So to simplify the equation, let 3 over x be replaced with the letter d. We can now write this equation as the cube root of 1 plus d plus 1 is equal to the cube root of d plus 8. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to raise both sides of this equation to power 3 to get rid of this cube root on the right-hand side. So here we have this to the third power, and we also have this to the third power. Now, to expand the left-hand side, we have the cube root of 1 plus d cubed, which of course is equal to 1 plus d, plus 3 times the cube root of 1 plus d squared times 1, plus 3 times the cube root of 1 plus d times 1 squared. Then finally, plus 1 raised to power 3, which of course is equal to 1. And this is equal to, you know that this is going to take care of that, leaving us with d plus 8. Now here we have the cube root of 1 plus d squared. And here we also have the cube root of 1 plus d. So to simplify this equation once more, let the cube root of 1 plus d be equal to the letter y. Now we can write this equation as 1 plus d plus 3y squared plus 3y plus 1 is equal to d plus 8. Now we have d on both sides of this equation, so we can subtract d from both sides of the equation. When we do that, this takes care of that. 1 plus 1 is 2. Let us bring 8 from the right-hand side over to the left-hand side. When we do that, it becomes minus 8. Then we have plus 3y squared plus 3y, and of course this is now equal to 0. Rearranging this quadratic equation, we have 3y squared plus 3y. 2 minus 8 is minus 6, and of course this is equal to 0. Now we can solve this quadratic equation by factorization. Since the coefficient of y squared is not 1, let us use the table method. Now what are the factors of 3y squared? We have y and 3y. What are the factors of minus 6? We have 2 and 3. Since this is positive, let this be negative. Y times minus 3 is going to give us minus 3y, and 3y times 2 is going to give us 6y. And of course, 6y minus 3y is going to give us 3y. So when we factorize the left-hand side of this equation, we have y plus 2 times 3y minus 3 is equal to 0. And of course, from here, you know that when the product of two items is equal to 0, then one of them must be equal to 0. So we have that either y plus 2 is equal to 0, from where y is equal to minus 2, or 3y minus 3 is equal to 0, from where 3y is equal to 3, and dividing both sides of this equation by 3, y is equal to 1. So we have two values for y. We have minus 2 and 1. And of course, this simply means that either the cube root of 1 plus d, which is 3 over x, is equal to 1, or the cube root of 1 plus 3 over x is equal to minus 2. Now, let us raise both sides of this equation to power 3. When we do that, we have that 1 plus 3 over x is equal to 1 cube, which is 1. Now, subtracting 1 from both sides of this equation, we have that 3 over x is equal to 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. Now, this equation has no solution. And in the second case, once more, we start by raising both sides of this equation to power 3. So we have that 1 plus 3 over x is equal to minus 2 raised to power 3. Of course, minus 2 to the third power is minus 8. Now let us subtract 1 from both sides of this equation once more. When we do that, we have that 3 over x is equal to minus 8 minus 1, which of course is equal to minus 9. Now, to find the value of x, let us cross multiply. When we do that, we have that minus 9x is equal to 3. And when we divide both sides of this equation by minus 9, we have that x is equal to 3 into itself is 1 and into 9 is 3, minus 1 over 3. So we have one value of x. We have that x is equal to minus 1 over 3. Now let us go back to the original equation. Now notice that when x is equal to 0, in the original equation we have the cube root of 3, and this is equal to the cube root of 3. So x equal to 0 is also a solution of this cube root equation. So all in all, we have two solutions. We have x equal to minus 1 over 3 and x equal to 0. Now let us substitute x equal to minus 1 over 3 into the original equation to see whether the left-hand side will be equal to the right-hand side. When x is equal to minus 1 over 3, we have the cube root of minus 1 over 3 plus 3. But now, instead of 3, let us write this as 9 over 3. Of course, you know that 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Then, plus the cube root of minus 1 over 3. Now, is this equal to the cube root of, once more, we have 3. So we can write this as 9 over 3. And of course, you know that 8 times minus 1 over 3 is going to give us minus 8 over 3. Now here we have the cube root of 9 minus 1 is 8. Then we have the denominator, which is 3, plus the cube root of minus 1 is minus 1. And then in the denominator, we have the cube root of 3. Now, is this equal to the cube root of 9 minus 8 is 1. And of course, we have the denominator, which is 3. Now, the cube root of 8 is 2. So we can write this as 2 over the cube root of 3. Then, plus minus is minus. We have 1 over the cube root of 3. Now, is this equal to, the cube root of 1 is 1. 1 over the cube root of 3. Now, these two have the same denominator. And of course, you can see that 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, here we have 1 over the cube root of 3. And of course, this is equal to 1 over the cube root of 3. So, when x is equal to minus 1 over 3, the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.